Snow fell in clean sheets, and the CEO sat alone on a frozen bench with his hands wrapped around a paper cup that had gone cold. People passed him without a glance. Suits hurried by. Parents pulled scarves tight on their children. No one recognized Daniel Mercer without the glass tower behind him. No one noticed the weight in his shoulders. He stared at the pond, locked under ice, and tried to remember when silence last felt kind. "You look exactly like my dad's painting," the voice cut through the air. Clear, certain. Daniel looked up. A girl stood in front of him, maybe 8 years old, red boots dusted with snow. Her knit hat sat crooked. Her eyes did not blink. She studied him like a fact. "I'm sorry?" Daniel said. "My dad painted you," she said. "He painted this bench, too." Daniel smiled out of habit. The smile failed. "I think you have the wrong person." She shook her head. "No, you're right. Your face is tired on the left side. The painting shows that." Daniel felt his chest tighten. He stood. The park felt smaller. "What is your dad's name?" "Ethan Brooks," she said. "He died last winter." The words landed and stayed. Daniel searched his memory. Nothing came. He nodded once. "I'm sorry." She looked at the pond. "He liked this place. He said people sit here when they need to think." Daniel sat again. The bench creaked. "Why did he paint me?" "Because you helped him," she said. "You paid for his medicine." Daniel closed his eyes. A memory surfaced. A hospital hallway. A man with paint under his nails. A bill that insurance would not cover. A check Daniel wrote without telling anyone. A meeting that waited. "I did not know he painted," Daniel said. "He painted every day," she said. "He painted people who helped him." He said, "Faces carry truth." Snow gathered on Daniel's coat. He did not brush it away. "Where is the painting?" "In our apartment," she said. "Mom wants to sell it." Daniel felt a sharp pull. "Why?" "She says we need heat," the girl said. "And shoes." Daniel reached into his pocket, then stopped. He remembered a promise he made to himself after the divorce. He would not fix things with money alone. He would show up. "What is your name?" he asked. "Lucy, Lucy," he said. "May I walk with you?" She nodded and took his hand without fear. They walked through the park. Lights hung from bare branches. A man played a violin near the gate. The sound wavered and held. Daniel felt the season press in on him. Christmas banners lined the street. He had avoided them this year. Lucy led him to a small building with cracked steps. The stairwell smelled of soup and paint. They climbed to the 3rd floor. The door opened to a warm room and a woman with tired eyes. "Mom," Lucy said. "This is the man from the painting." The woman froze. Her hand trembled. "Daniel Mercer," she said. "Yes," he said. "I am sorry to arrive like this." Shh. She stepped aside. "Please." The apartment held life. Brushes in jars. Canvases stacked by the window. A space heater hummed. On the far wall hung a large painting. Daniel stopped breathing. The painting showed him on the bench. Snow in the air. A cup in his hands. His face open in a way he did not recognize. The eyes held care. The mouth rested in patience. The background showed the pond and the trees and a child watching from behind the bench. Lucy pointed. "That's me." The woman spoke. Ethan said this was his best work. He said it mattered. Daniel stepped closer. The paint held detail. The left side of his face sagged with worry. The right side carried resolve. He saw the day now. He had sat there after signing a deal that cut jobs. He had questioned himself. Ethan had sat nearby and sketched. They had talked about art and work and choice. Daniel had paid the bill later. He had forgotten the man. The man had not forgotten him. "I cannot buy this," Daniel said. The woman blinked. "What?" "I mean, I could," he said, "but I should not. This belongs with you." Her shoulders dropped. "We cannot keep it." Daniel turned to Lucy. "What does your dad say in the painting?" Lucy smiled. "He says you listen." Daniel took a breath. May I help in another way? The woman nodded. Please. He looked around. I know a gallery owner. She likes honest work. I can ask for a show. No sale pressure. Just exposure. The woman frowned. That sounds like charity. It is respect, Daniel said. Your husband's work deserves light. She studied him. Then she nodded. The weeks moved fast. Snow deepened. Daniel visited after work. He carried frames. He helped hang lights. Lucy sat on the floor and drew. The woman, Anna, painted again. Her hands steadied. She laughed once, surprised. The gallery opened on a cold night. People filled the room. Coats piled. Wine glasses clinked. The painting of the bench hung at the center. Daniel stayed in the back. A man approached Anna. This piece, he said, it speaks. Another asked about the artist. A third asked about price. Anna answered with calm. She did not rush. Lucy tugged Daniel's sleeve. They see him, she said. Yes, Daniel said. They do. A woman with gray hair stopped in front of Daniel. That is you, she said. He nodded. It is a gift, she smiled. You look human. Daniel felt heat rise to his eyes. The painting sold that night? Not to Daniel. To a teacher who wanted it in a school library. Anna cried. Lucy clapped. The gallery owner scheduled another show. Outside, snow fell again. On Christmas Eve, Daniel returned to the park. He carried a thermos. He sat on the bench. Lights glowed. The pond slept. Lucy and Anna arrived with a small box. We brought something, Lucy said. Inside lay a smaller painting. The same bench. This time, Daniel smiled. For listening, Anna said. Daniel swallowed. Thank you. He looked at the city. He thought of the year. He thought of choices. He felt lighter. People passed. Some smiled. Some slowed. The violin played again. Daniel stood and offered the bench to an older man. He handed the thermos to a woman with cold hands. He watched Lucy run through the snow. Kindness stayed. It spread by presence, not noise. The lights shone. Winter held. Christmas came quiet and true.